Hey, my name is Robbie Cornelius. Everywhere you go today, it seems as if the popular thing that every entrepreneur on the face of the planet is talking about is your network. Okay. Everybody's like, oh, you need to be a people person, you need to network. Listen, I'm a very unique individual. And some days I just don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to talk on my phone. There's very few people that I like talking to all the time. So this phone, although I use this phone to make a lot of money, it's hard to get me on that phone. I set my life up that way. So if you're someone that wants to make money around the clock without having to talk to a lot of people, this episode is for you, okay? Now, again, I'm selfish, I'm stingy with my time. I'm just honest about who I am as an individual. I have my select group of people that I like talking to. Other people, I don't really like talking to that much. And I had to admit that because everywhere I looked, everywhere I read, they were all talking about, oh, the only way to make money is to get around a group of very powerful people. And I believe that. I believe that's very true. But making money online is different. You don't necessarily have to know a lot of people or even talk to a lot of people to make money online. All right. That should be good news for you if you are an introvert. I'm an extrovert, but I just don't like talking to people. I don't really trust people that much. And it's not because I have trust issues. It's just that I just I like it better when you're way over there. I don't want you in my personal space like that. And again, there's very few people that I like having in my personal space. Nobody even knows where I really live at like that. Like nobody's ever been to my home. I'm talking about people that's known me for a long time. And I love it like that. I just feel like when you hang around too many people all the time, you open yourself up to unnecessary drama. And I've been the guy in the past. I was always surrounded by people. I was always at parties. I heard about everything that was going on in the city. And then all of a sudden at 27, it just flipped. Like I found peace just being to myself. And so for me, it's very important to live that way. I love to meditate. I don't love to explain myself to people. If you really want to get on my nerves, start asking me too many questions about what I'm doing with my life. Like I'm a not call you again. Like if I think you're too nosy, I'm just gonna stop talking to you. Like I'm just like that type of person, unless you're like really, really close to me. And so, anyway, for me, it was important to understand that, hey, I know I need to make money and I know that money only comes from other people, but how can I make money without having to be around people all the time? And I found affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is, man, it's a lifesaver because you don't have to hang around people, you don't have to talk to people, you don't have to do customer service, you don't have to ship any products. I mean, it's like the perfect way to make money for someone that just don't want to be around a lot of people all the time. I don't have to network with anybody. I don't have to go to events. I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. All I have to do is put out content that contains my affiliate links, and I'm going to still make money around the clock. Now, I want to entertain this idea of living life on your own terms while talking about ways that you can make money if you are a person that just don't like to be around people all the time. But I want you to think about this. Doesn't it suck to go around people all the time? Like, you don't think it sucks? Like, I just like being to myself. Like, I find I'm peaceful when I'm with myself. I trust myself. I love myself, and I'm at peace with myself. When I didn't trust myself, I was always around other people. When I didn't love myself, I was always around other people. And so when I started loving myself and being happy with who I am as an individual, I started to understand that being to myself was the best thing for me. So if you're like that as well, you might want to look at affiliate marketing because again, you don't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to be around anybody. All you have to do is be consistent with putting out quality content that people are looking for and drop your affiliate link there. Another thing you can do to make money online if you don't want to talk to people is you can produce YouTube videos behind the scenes. Like you could do the faceless YouTube channels. I know a lot of people that own YouTube channels that are faceless that nobody even knows they own. Speaking of that, this is all about being very secluded to yourself. Another popular thing online is that a lot of people love to show their money and they like to talk about how much money they make, and they like to show people. Like, I'm not a showy guy. I like to own things that you don't even really know I own. I like to uh, own systems that bring in income that you don't even know I own. I love that because it just creates a sense of mystery. Like you're not revealing your entire hand to the world. I know people that reveal their entire hand to the world. Like I love knowing that my phone stays on silent 99% of the time. And I love knowing that I don't have to look at it if I don't want to. To hell with this phone. Like it's not my cup of tea, and it's one of those things that took me a long time to admit. I used to force myself to be around people that I really didn't want to be around because probably at a subconscious level, I was just following the crowd, and then when I stopped following the crowd and started listening to my own heart, it gave me the ability to just be honest and say, you know what, I really don't like hanging out with people all the time. And if it wasn't for making money with people, I wouldn't even go around them. And so now that I've set my life up in such a way to where I can make income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week while I work, play, eat, and sleep without having to be around anybody, man, it's the most amazing thing in the world. Another thing you could start doing if you don't want to be around anybody and if you don't want to talk to people a lot, but you still want to make a lot of money using the power of the internet, is you could start a domain hosting company. So I started a domain hosting company many years ago, and it's one of the most amazing companies I own because I really don't have to do anything with that company. It just runs itself. And if you set up a domain hosting company or become a domain provider, as I call it, then you might find that it's one of the most amazing businesses to own as well. Because if you make the right partnerships with bigger domain companies, then your system could potentially just run on autopilot, and all you'll have to do is advertise it, run some ads, let those ads just run, and all of a sudden you're just bringing in the dough. And so the cool thing about a domain hosting company is that people pay for domain names by the year. So every year they have to renew those domain names unless they choose to let those domain names expire. But they have to renew them every single year. And again, it's an automatic system that you don't have to worry about talking to anybody with. I love it. I love the platform. I mean, I love the business model. I love the system. I love the way it's set up. I think you should really look into that. I'm not going to tell you where to go to find that. You're smart enough to go to Google and type it in. And when you find it, don't overthink it. Just take action on it. All right. And so another thing you can start doing if you don't want to talk to people and you still want to make money online, you can start drop shipping. Okay. Drop shipping is still a really good business model if you have the right products that you're drop shipping. The problem with drop shipping that most people have is that they either A, have products that nobody else want, or B, they don't know how to drive traffic to their products. You got to know how to drive traffic. And you can drive traffic through SEO, but SEO is going to be very slow for you. You can drive traffic through paid advertisement, but if you don't know how to properly run ads, you could potentially lose a lot of money. So you got to be ready for that. You could you could drive traffic through social media by just organic content, posting organic content on social media. You can do that, but you got to be consistent with it. You can drive traffic to your drop shipping platform um, through social media partnerships that you do with other influencers, influencer marketing. Sorry about that. You could do influencer marketing, get some other popular influencer to wear your product or to talk about your product in one of their videos. And then all of a sudden, boom, you're off to the races. And so I just wanted to let you know that these systems do exist and you can profit tremendously without having to talk to anybody. And that's just a few that's off the top of my head. So if you're someone that wants to make money online, but you don't want to be an influencer, you don't want to go to networking events, you don't want to, just politic with people, then there's plenty of ways that you can make money online without having to talk to anyone. And these are just a few. My name is Robbie Cornelius, always encouraging you to master your mind and make money online. And always remember, the only place to contact me at is webassetgroup.com. I will talk to you soon.